All. Today I have chosen one of the key concept of Java programming. We just have to understand what is the difference between parameters and arguments. Parameters are actually we are defining as like I can say in the method we are passing a variable or we are declaring a variable. It is simply known as or it is simply considered as parameters. How can we define it? How can I illustrate a term parameters? I can say parameters are actually presentation of variable in a method, and it would be a one or more than that. Whereas arguments are actually while we are calling a method which is having parameters and we are trying to assign a few values based on a number of parameters. So arguments are defined as value based on the parameter which will be passed at the time of calling a method. So how can we implement arguments and parameters in core Java? I would like to set an example in Eclipse. So let's try to navigate our control from our graphical user interface of MS Paint to Eclipse. In Eclipse we are going to create a class. I can create a class in basic programs. You can observe here I'm creating a class with the name parameters and arguments. I'm going to add your main method, and let's create a method with parameter. I can say public static void. I need to give here simple. Suppose I'm giving here get id, and here I'm passing integer id. Okay, and I'm trying to print this out here system.out.println. I simply say that id of the employee. I simply give here plus id. What is the main benefit of utilizing parameter? It supports and helping us to avoid the hard-coded values. Therefore, we always prefer and recommend to work with parameters. Now, this thing I have done here as a we can call it as parameter, and now we are trying to call this method in our method. Intentionally, we have set this method as static, so we need not to create an instance of a class. We can call this method directly by its name only. So let me paste it over here, and I will pass some value. Suppose I am giving here 100, just an ID I am giving, and we have to display the output in console, so I can say integer ID. Alright, but already we have set, so I don't think we should add anything over here. In the method we have given system.out.println statement, so there is no need to call this by storing in a reference variable. We can directly call and get the output. So let's run and check team. You can see here we have got the output as 100, right? So it means that how the way we are implementing ID and how it is working out. I hope you have written the code, or for your reference you can capture the snap of it and try to apply in your project. So here I forgot to add the comment. I can say it is considered as arguments. Alright team, so I hope you have got the idea how actually we are applying parameters and arguments in core Java. If you do have any further doubt or any other question, you can just write into comment. As early as possible, I will give the solution of your queries and try to give you the output of that particular problem. Thank you team, have a great day, enjoy all the videos and share with your friends.